Sophie Monk has been an Australian favourite since we first met her in 1999 when she auditioned for the girl group on a reality show, Popstars. Since the band went their separate ways, Sophie has travelled to the US and scored some pretty cool movie and TV roles alongside some huge Hollywood stars. And now declared the newest Bachelorette and gearing up to find love, I personally cannot wait to watch along with the nation, with fingers crossed that she meets the man of her dreams. Why don't you grab a cuppa and enjoy this hilarious chat with Miss Sophie Monk. Thank you for coming. You've already started on the tea, which I really appreciate.
Oh, it's pretty good tea, actually.
Do you love tea?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say love, actually. It's a bit too hard.
Okay.
But like.
You like it?
Yeah.
Strongly like.
Yeah.
English breakfast is your poison? Poison.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
I liked what you did with that before you called it out, though.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry. We'll just go back to
smoother.
that. Yeah. Great song, by the way. Great
I didn't
song.
write it, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Tea with Jules. And I'm busting out of my skin because one of my favourite shows in life is The Bachelor and
Yes.
The Bachelorette.
Right.
And you are the new Bachelorette.
I know.
I nearly cried from excitement. So great. I'm so excited to watch this show.
No one believed me at first. They're like, no, you're not. And I was like, I am. I am that desperate. Just don't worry, no.
Well, the last time we talked, it came up in conversation that you were, mate, why don't I just go on The Bachelorette so I can find a boyfriend? And I was like, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, my mum mentioned it to me and I was like, no, I was so offended when she said it at first. And then I was like, no, she's right, because I only just, meet people in the industry. I think because of roles I've played in movies and stuff, I attract the wrong guys. And I was like, this is the perfect way to do it. It's better than Tinder. Someone's actually auditioning people for me.
You don't have to do the hard work and go on the bad dates.
That's it.
How are you feeling about the whole thing? Are you...
Wetting my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I first said it, I was like, oh, cool, it's just like a show. And then I was like, I'm going to have to reveal so much. You've got to be really honest. And it's real life. It's not like doing reality where... I'm a celeb or something like that where you're just there to perform. Yeah, it's pretty scary because I'm used to having control of things, I think, with shows and stuff.
Yeah, when the cameras
no control.
are on. Yeah.
And I won't know what's going on.
I mean, it's hard enough to meet someone and then there's no one watching, but when there's cameras on you and we're all watching...
Yes.
It's terrifying.
Thanks, I know. It is so terrifying. But I think once I get in there, it'll be good. And I've just got to make it fun, I think. So I'm not trying to predict what's going to happen and just go with the flow and just... hope there's a legend at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you on dates?
I'm so nervous. And if someone goes in to put their hand on my leg, I can stop talking. I'm like, I definitely am not cool and very awkward.
So you get really nervous?
Yes. Yeah, really nervous.
What's the most awkward, uncomfortable, disastrous date you've ever been on? If you've been on one of those.
Oh, millions. He was very I should have been the lead in Entourage and, dropping all these things. And I was like, already, it's like, when you want to kick someone under the table to go, you're an idiot, but it's only me. So I was like, and I'm like, just get me out of here, get me out of here. And then at the end of it, he just, as we were walking off from the restaurant, he just switched around and went, when I look into, and I swear for half an hour, I was like, it was the longest song. Verse, chorus, verse, just the entire song, middle eight, everything to the end. And I was like, what the hell does he wants me to do? What can I do in a scenario like that? I was like, and I sing, you don't? And I was clapping at the end of it, oh, that's really good. He goes, I wrote that for you. And I was like, hell no, worst ever.
The song is the best.
Oh, no way.
In the restaurant he sang that?
No, outside just before we were about to leave. But in the open, I'm like, we're not in a musical, at all, or a movie.
And he was dead serious.
Dead serious. And I was like...
And he was just like...
I know, I was like, where do I look to? Because I'm not good at eye contact with dates. I was like, this is amazing. I thought it was really good. That was awesome.
You're so nice. Mm-hmm. So what would be your perfect dream date?
Just someone relaxed and cool that doesn't acknowledge, because I've had people also go, what would you rate this date out of 10? I'm like, can you please not even acknowledge it's a date as well? Just someone relaxed and cool that just wants to have a good time, really.
What would you do? What would be the activities?
I think it's a bit lame when guys go, come meet me out with my friends, and they want to show off, and be like, look how popular I am, and,
Yeah.
So you'd have to have the balls to go one-on-one, but just dinner and just relax and chat. That's it, yeah.
Yeah. Are you like a gifts person?
Not early on. No, I don't think so. And not really. If you're going to buy me flowers, you'd have to know me pretty well, I think.
And what do you find the most impressive thing about a guy that you potentially want to date or be in a relationship with?
Humour is so important for me, I think. Just to get through things and like when you're stressed and lighten up the mood. But yeah, I'd say that's the key thing.
What are the other things that make up a good,
Oh, God, yeah. And trust. If it's not there, you're just screwed and it's just a tough relationship the whole time.
Yeah.
I think you need to know when you're not there, because I travel a lot, that you're safe and just, because that anxiety is awful if you don't trust somebody.
Yeah, definitely something you don't want to have to deal with or live with.
Yeah.
And you do have a kind of celebrity persona that we know you as.
Yeah.
But is there another side to Sophie Monk?
Sometimes I go to my sister, oh my God, imagine people really saw what I was like now. She laughs for like half an hour. I'm like, okay, too long laughing. But that's why she can't wait to watch it. She's like, you vulnerable is just a different person. Because, I think I come off confident and fun and, like everyone does. And then I play a lot of sexy roles and whatever. I'm so not any of those things. I mean, I'm fun, I'd say, ish. Yeah, but I definitely am emotional too, especially when I'm hormonal.
Yeah, right.
Massive boobs, crying.
Great.
Yeah, so that'll all be on there. Great.
Excellent. You've got to time it. You've got to time it to get you at your most
vulnerable.
Messy.
Yeah.
And I know you keep saying, everyone keeps saying this to you.
I know. What are you going to say?
Like a hurt little puppy.
I know.
We really hope you find love,
I can't do it anymore. If it's a bit like, oh no, it's so embarrassing.
Like whereas there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, if they go like you in that movie or like you on radio, you're like, yeah. But when it's like, I hope you find love, you little loser. It's like, oh.
You're going to be just fine. I don't know if you remember this, but do you remember my husband vomited on you?
Yes.
Oh, you do remember.
I do remember that. Okay. It was after World Idol.
Yeah.
And he's like, pull over the car. And I was like, what? And then remember he had that massive fro. Yeah. So I just made sure the fro didn't get in it. So I was like, it weighed about 2 kilos too. I just held it back. Yeah.
And he tells a story because he, I think he ate Indian.
Okay.
For dinner or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just went badly for him.
Yeah, all over the taxi, everything.
Yeah, and he said you were wearing white. He feels so bad to this day.
No, God, we all do that.
Do we?
Yeah, I mean, we've all had a vomit out of a cab once in a while, haven't we?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
That was really kind from you, though, to hold back his fro.
It was a famous fro, so of course I would.
So if you've done so much in your short life, we first met you when you auditioned for Bardot.
Yeah.
Pop Stars. So
it was before The Mole or any of the reality shows.
Yeah.
So my mum told me about it, and she just had like a little clipping from like one of the magazines saying audition for this, wannabe Spice Girl band. And I was like, oh, okay. And I thought it would be like 2 episodes on ABC or something and out. I did not know what I was auditioning for. Didn't research.
Yeah, you just went one day.
Yeah, went for it. And just randomly, I was like, wow, one day, just woke up. It was like the whole world just changed around me. I was only a teenager. So I hadn't been working hard long enough to actually want that kind of success yet. I don't think I was ready for it.
Because before that you were in the entertainment industry. You were Marilyn Monroe at Movie World.
Yes.
Impersonator. Amazing. So you sort of were in that world partially, I suppose.
Yeah.
But playing somebody else, not on a national kind of level.
Yeah.
And then you all of a sudden everybody knows who you are.
Yeah.
And when you're not ready for that, that's a lot of pressure to, be a certain way, act a certain way, to perform and be Sophie Monk now.
But that's also my fault for failing every year at school, including I repeated year 10 and failed that again.
Okay.
So if you're going to do that, your options are limited, and all I had was entertaining.
It can be a profitable career.
Yes.
It's definitely
no, it's been great.
Yeah.
It's, you have ups and downs, and then sometimes hate it, but I love it again now.
Yeah.
I think it's different generation now where you can embrace yourself and be you, and people love it. Mm-hmm. Whereas back then you had to try and look a certain way, try and act a certain way, be perfect. Like now imperfection's more attractive.
What is it really like being in a girl group? Because we all want to be in a girl group.
Yeah.
Well, I do.
But the thing is, you're auditioning against each other, and then you're together. So it can get competitive, but there was fun times as well. But it can be hard, especially when every girl's tired, hormonal together, travelling, sharing bedrooms every day together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really, really loved Bardot.
I loved the songs actually.
I
liked a lot of them.
My favourite was These Days.
Same. I love that one.
I love that one.
It's fun.
Is that your favourite song?
Yeah, I hate the music video though. I'm piggybacking one of the girls because they couldn't piggyback me at that point. and it's just like big boobs bouncing down, and I was way too happy to be there. It's just like, you look back at some of these videos, like I had a solo One Breath Away. If you want to watch the best spoof comedy of a music video, watch that. It's just the worst. My hair's like parted on with candles everywhere, trying to sing like Delta. It's like, what? It's like, I don't know why someone didn't go, you look like a tool. Like, you've got to watch it.
But at the time, you're like, I am
I was
beautiful.
killing it. I thought I was Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a great voice.
I did classical training. I wouldn't say it's a great voice. I think it's passable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Passable for...
Yeah, karaoke.
Okay. Will there be a Bardot reunion ever in our lifetime?
I don't know. Never say never. Not right now. I haven't got the time, but you never know.
I would come to that show.
Yeah.
For sure, front row.
Yeah, I think I'd like to do it for fans because I think they loved it.
So after Bardot went their separate ways, you moved to LA to try your luck internationally and do some acting and kind of get into that Hollywood. Wow.
Because everyone said like it's you're going to drown there, they'll eat you alive, and I was like, I'll be fine. And then I got there and I did pretty much drown after a while. But I went there because I wanted to see if I could make it in the industry, not just from that, and see if really I'm meant to be in it. I'd never acted before, and then auditioned for my first movie and got in.
Oh my gosh, and never acted before?
No, never.
Auditioned and got the movie?
Yeah, and then a few movies, and then no movies after that. I was like, what happened? I was like, this is easy. And then went into horror films and more comedy anyway. But I'd like to produce. I'd like to do my own stuff. I like, you do comedy and you're reading it, but it's not necessarily what you find funny and can perform funny. So I'd love to do that kind of stuff eventually.
Yeah, so be a writer. And
yeah, I'd love to do that.
Yeah,
produce.
Amazing. Yeah. I would love
Ghostwriter, I'd have, so I can't spell.
When you were in LA, was there any like crazy kind of parties you went to? Like, who was the most famous person that you bumped into and hung out with?
Like, you meet everyone there once you're in the circles and live there 10 years.
Yeah.
But I did go to Adam Levine's Halloween parties, like the Maroon 5. They're quite well known. And I got there and I had like, Australians, we don't like dressing up at all. Like, and they go overboard.
Yeah, Halloween's a big thing.
Yeah, so I wore like this red dress with like devil horns, and I went up to like the front and they're like going through the list of names, and they're like, and paparazzi everywhere. And they go, you're not on the list. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not walking home with these on my head, getting a taxi. I was like, please, 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 please. And somehow then they, Adam or someone found out I was there and got me in, thank God.
I would have loved to have seen you walking home.
Oh no, I was just like, they slowly just went into my handbag. I was like, you are not seeing me like this.
Last time I saw you said you were engaged 2.5 times.
Yeah.
What is the half time?
That was kind of just not public, and it was a bit like, let's do audition. I took the ring, but I wore it on a different finger. I wasn't,
Okay, you weren't fully committed.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were engaged to Benji Madden.
Yes.
Who seems like a lovely man.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think with Benji and Jimmy, my heart wasn't in LA. Like, and I knew then I'd have to settle and live in America, and that was it. My life would be there away from my family. I was like, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. The true version of yourself is in your trackies, at home, just being who you are.
Yeah.
And in the environment of Hollywood and, hanging out with celebrities and famous people and all that sort of thing, it's very hard to be your authentic true self.
That's right.
When you always feel like you've got to be on all the time.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And they want to be like that, whereas I can't deal. But it's really exciting and fun at first. Like, you go, and if you're dating a celebrity, you're like, this is awesome. But reality kicks in pretty quick.
Because I remember when you were dating Benji, and I used to see you all the time in the magazines and just walking around. It was just
endless, and you don't have any control of it either. So it's not like, now it's fun, whereas it wasn't fun then.
Do you just think it's a blast, everything that you do?
Yeah, now I love it. Like, I love creating content and making people laugh, and and I love social media now. Like, not like it does my head in, but I love that we've got it so you can answer. So if you do get picked on by media or whatever, you've got to write a reply finally.
Yeah. Can we talk about your Playboy shoes?
Yes.
Wow. you know, my phone, I was like,
I know, how weird is that?
feels weird.
I've had a taxi driver look at it once while I'm driving. I'm like, and it was a 40-minute drive. I was like, oh, crap. Like, this is not normal that you're looking at me naked.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's kind of legal, isn't it?
Well.
Because it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like, what
I think most things I do are impulsive decisions. And I just go with the first, like, gut reaction.
Yeah.
But I just think, I thought, why not? Like, when I'm older, will I look back and go, you know, I should have done it? And I always thought, like, Vogue and Playboy, they're two of the biggest magazines growing up for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, why not? It is, you know, so it depends how I perceive it and how I do it. And I wanted it really hippie and whatever. Yeah. Mind you, I still don't have my boobs out. But, yeah, I just thought, why not?
Wow.
Well, nowadays people on Instagram, no one even wears clothes.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah.
It's the own little Playboy situation going on there. Yeah, no, that's true. It's a good point.
Yeah.
How does a Playboy shoot work? Like,
oh, it's so awkward.
Yeah, I was going to say, because there's a lot of people in the room or outside, wherever you're shooting. Yeah. And you're just naked.
It feels like you're in the dream. You know when you have a dream and then all of a sudden you look down, your clothes aren't on? Have you ever had those dreams?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think I have.
I see them all the time. I look down and go, where's my clothes? It feels like a dream.
Yeah.
Like the first time you're taking it off, you're like, really? But then by the end, you're so relaxed.
Yep. Wow. So no regrets on doing that whatsoever?
Oh, the only regret is it was too warm. You know when your nipples are really warm nipples? Usually they're always erect. You see every paparazzi photo of them, they're like, hang. And yeah, it was just really warm. So they look a bit like, I don't know, very 70s. Like, yeah, what was it?
You couldn't have fixed that?
Well, no, I just didn't concentrate. I didn't look down to see what they were doing. They've got a life of their own.
I love that that's your regret. I love it. That is
not the regret of not doing it.
Funny. Oh, I love it. Okay, I've got a two-pronged question for you, Soph.
Okay.
One is, tell me something you don't like about yourself. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? I'm
a bit vague, I'd say. Like I forget things, miss flights, disorganised, messy as hell. I still act like I'm 17 in that way. I'd say that's what I'd change.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm not that upset about it to actually motivate myself to change it, but I should.
Okay.
Yeah.
To-do list.
Yeah.
And what do you like about yourself?
I think I'm a lover. Like I love people really hard, like my friends, family. Yeah, when I love quite a lot.
This is going to be great for The Bachelorette.
Yes. I know. What if I love all of them? No, I'm joking.
What if you do love all of them?
No, you can't do that. Yeah, I think women are different. Like you can only love one person. That's what I think anyway, or be attracted to one, I think, properly.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to love them hard.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they're good eggs.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yay. And tell me this, what is your biggest vice?
Oh, all the bad things, food, wine.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Fake tan.
That is not a vice. That is a necessary.
Yeah, okay. That's lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'd say those things.
Yeah, all the bad foods.
Yeah.
Are you conscious of... Yes, so do I. Yeah. It's so hard not to eat everything.
So I'm saying I don't get kale. I don't understand it. I want to like it because it's so trendy, but just not.
You look good for eating bad food.
Oh, thanks.
Really
I try and eat good sometimes, but definitely yesterday I ate a whole block of Tim Tams. I just can't help it. I can't eat one of them. I just have to eat all of them.
If you could leave behind a legacy, what would you want us to remember of you?
Always look at the positive, because there always is a positive out of a negative as well. Like anything hard I've gone through, I look back and go, God, if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't be there to have had that happiness, or always lead somewhere.
Do you find it hard when all eyes are on you? Like, do you feel the pressure sometimes? Do you ever think, oh, everyone's talking about me?
Not for me, because I can always protect myself. I worry about media for my family because it affects them if it's a bad story or something and they end up hearing about it. Yeah, not really.
That's so good.
It's been so long though.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I used to be a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
I used to wake up at like 4:30, get the newspaper to see what they're saying, and
right.
I think it just burns out the adrenaline of that.
And you can't do anything to stop it.
No, that's right.
It's out of your hands. It's out of your control.
Right. Yeah.
But you're right in the way that now you can defend yourself. If something goes out.
Exactly.
You can set the truth.
Yeah, and people that care can read it. If you know, and others, then who cares anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have like a spiritual practice or a spiritual belief?
I I think I am spiritual in the way of I believe whatever you give out, you get back, for sure. Because that's happened to me, you know. I think you should be kind to people as much as you can.
Yeah.
Like if I'm unkind to someone or think I've been a bit rude, I worry about it for months. Like, and I do feel like it comes back as well.
I think that is you, definitely.
Yeah.
You've always been so kind and very nice, and you treat everybody the same. This has been awesome to talk to you.
Like your best interview or like?
I'm going to say
second best?
top 5.
Thank you.
Top 5,
okay.
Definitely.
All right. She means the best. No, I'm joking.
One of the best.
Me.
No, thanks for coming, and truly all the best with the Bachelorette.
Thank you.
We hope that you find love.
Same.
And that you come out an even better human at the end of it all.
Thank you.
Thanks, O.